Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's session of The Fix, which is your Friday dose of AI clarity. My name is Craig Pateman, and it's good to be with you again this Friday. Not sure what sort of week you had, but I must admit my week has been all over the place, and we've had some issues with technical and getting sessions live and getting videos up and running. So it's been a bit of a hectic week. And yet here we are, hopefully coming out to you on this Friday with another edition of The Fix. So if you're new here or you want to know what The Fix is about, this is where we answer 5 common questions we've heard or faced during the week in terms of AI and using it in your business. And we try to give clarity and answer those questions for you so that it's clear in your mind of how to go forward with AI and make the use of this technology to help with your business. So the fix is your real AI questions we've faced and some clear strategic answers to help you. And if you're a business owner, this is where we help you work out what's working, what's not working, and what actually you can do with AI and what you should be looking to do in the coming week. And these questions have come to us from people we've worked with during the week or had conversations with or interacted with. So they're from business owners, business professionals who are using AI and trying to get to more results and more achievement from them. They're designed to help you improve your output from AI, your business production, your business results, and they're answers that we've provided other people and answers and questions we have faced ourselves to work out what we need to do to get more from AI and help it with this business. So let's jump into the first question this week is, how do I structure a better prompt if I'm not sure what I want yet? Well, ask AI. This is a prompt you can start with, act as a strategic assistant, help me define what I'm trying to do with the topic you're looking at, and get AI to ask me 3 questions. So AI will then start to ask you 3 questions. That will help clear things up in your mind, what you want to achieve, what you're looking to do. And for an example, we've used it to help us with some marketing copy for some products on our e-commerce store and how we go forward with that and what we should be looking to do, and providing data on sales and target markets, but unsure of where we wanted to take it. So we used AI to help us clear things in our minds so that we could go forward. And this is what, start with this prompt and then work on it with AI until you get clarity for yourself about actually what you want to do and what you want your prompt to cover. The second question we're looking at this week is, I keep getting bland content from ChatGPT. So how do I make it sound like me? Or it might be Claude, or it might be Gemini. It might be whatever your tool, AI tool is. If you find it's just producing generic things and it all comes back into the prompt you're asking, it can only respond to what you ask it. And it attaches no meaning, no understanding to the words. It's a prediction machine. It's purely mathematics that it works on. So it doesn't make a decision. You make the decisions. The machines can't make the decisions for you. So in order to get more from it, you need to be more specific about what you want to get from it, what your outcomes are, what you want to cover, and what you're trying to achieve. So if you want to give your AI tool of choice insight into how you want your content to come out, then maybe use this as a starter and give it some of your current previous writing. Show it that this is a content, 2 articles we've run in the past. Give some instruction to it on how you want it to write. Focus on brevity and clarity. Don't add fluff or exaggeration. And your job is to sound like a real person, not a robot. Or your job is, you are a content marketing expert, or you are a leading writer in this topic, and so forth. So the more structure you can give to your AI with your prompt, the better the results you will get in terms of your answers. And then once it gives you an answer, You can always refine that. You can go ask it to go by point or paragraph by paragraph. So the output you're getting is what you're looking for. Just don't take the first response as being the response to use. Read it, understand it, and then get more detail and information. The next question is, can I use AI to build a full customer nurture sequence? You can use AI for anything really, but you need to be, as we said, clear on what you want it to do. So you need to get it to help you define your buyer personas, what stage are at the buying cycle or the stage of awareness they're at, and then build a call to action for each email. You could use something like we've put there. Create a 3 email sequence to turn cold leads into warm buyers. Include subject lines, main idea, and 1 call to action per email. You could even say that it's to take buyers from being problem aware to solution aware, or from product aware to offer. So use it to build and to help you get more from what you're doing with your marketing copy or your sales copy or your landing page. So start with something like this, refine it, give them a feel of what emotion you're trying to capture, what emotion you're trying to target. Tell them that they're an expert in persuasion copywriting or a master at copywriting and you've studied leading copywriters over the ages, and it will then be more tailored, more specific in what it comes back to you in your answer. The next question is, what's the best use of AI for small teams this week? Well, I'm not sure we can answer that particularly without knowing what your team is doing, but maybe get it to help you with some repetitive decisions you make during the week, like responding to frequently asked questions, or maybe to review your customer questions or inquiries to help you put together answers to frequently asked questions. So that you get some consistency across your team in how they respond. And not that you want your team just to be robots, we do this, we do that, but so that you respond to your frequently asked questions. Help it to you to generate some content for the next week, for the next month, for the next quarter. Get a feel of, you're in the month of August or you're in the month of September. You're looking to move forward to build excitement, awareness of these programs you've got coming, or these promotions, or these changes in season, so that it can help you then formulate that. It'll know and tell it where you are. Like we're in Sydney, Australia. It's no use if it starts to give us something that's more relatable to someone in North America with an e-commerce store. As you're moving into the colder months, we're starting to move into the warmer months. So make it aware of where you are, your location, who the audience are. And maybe show some of the emails you get from your customers and have it help you draft responses to those. So you're getting some consistency and some more depth to your answers. The final question for this week is, I get stuck knowing what to ask. Can I use AI to improve my thinking? Of course you can. And you can ask it to act as your strategic advisor, maybe financial advisor, maybe it's your marketing advisor, maybe it's your warehouse operations manager advisor. I'm trying to decide between option A and option B. What criteria should I use and what questions haven't I considered? And ask it to provide its reasons for your answer. So you get a feeling of its thinking, how it came up with its answers. And then you can ask it to go further. Or as we put earlier in the first question, instead of asking it to give you answers, ask me 3 questions about this situation. Or ask me 3 questions about what I'm trying to achieve with this situation. So that it helps you get clarity about what you want to do with this sort of situation. So always use AI there as a bit of a go and to between that you're not just using it, whatever it says is gospel. You're making your way to learn more, understand how it's thinking, what it's basing its answers upon, so that you can be clear in what you actually use. As we said earlier, it's a prediction machine. It's basing its answers on probability and mathematics. it doesn't have any feeling or understanding of the words it's giving you. Only you can relate to those, and only you can make a decision. The machine, the computer won't make a decision for you. So there are our 5 questions for the week. I hope you have found those helpful and they've given you some guidance and direction. As we say, there's no shortage of tools, but there is a shortage of clarity. So if you have clarity about what you want to achieve with your AI tool of choice, about where you want to take your business, about what you want to achieve with a campaign, about what you want to achieve with a content article, then you'll get better responses from your AI tool of choice. So let us know if you've tried it. If you try any of these tips or these answers, give us a response. Also, leave us a comment about how we're going. Feedback is important. That's how AI tools learn, and that's how we learn and improve. So any feedback would be appreciated, or any questions that you have that you want us to answer in future editions of The Fix. But it's been very good to be with you today. If you have found this useful, but you want to take things a little bit further with us and what we do, there are 3 ways that you can progress with that. We do have a monthly subscription service called The Pulse, is where we provide insight into using AI tools and workflows in your business and tips and strategies that you can apply and run. We do have workshops which run on either utilizing AI in your marketing or using AI to help you build custom GPTs and agents. So to give you a 4-hour session in setting that up for your business, so you go ahead and do it. Or if you want us to come in and set up our AI growth operating system in your business, then send us a message and we'll send you some details about what's involved in that and how we actually come in and implement AI driven strategies and enhancement into your business. So thank you again. It's good to be with you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and a wonderful weekend. Hopefully next week it's a little bit more hassle-free for us all, and we have a productive week. So thank you for that. Bye for now.